Hey YouTube, what's up? I'm back. I got a couple questions about like if I quit and whatnot, and the answer is no, I didn't quit. I know I've been gone for a long time. I'm sorry, but in between me being pregnant, yes, I'm pregnant for y'all who didn't know, and working full time, all I do is work and sleep. And my new schedule, I really just I don't have a new filming setup. So, well, not setup, but like schedule. So when I figure that out, we'll have more like free videos. But until then, enjoy this one. It's a chance with Jazz. It's been a while. We did talk about some things, right? Alright, so yeah, I'm pregnant. My new work schedule, I pretty much work Monday through Friday, and then I'm off on the weekends. I work one weekend out of the month, so that's kind of why it's like harder for me to upload, because I know, oh, that's not the right brush. Tripping. Because I typically will upload a video during the week, but I would have to like on the weekends to put a video up during the week. Excuse me. So like I was saying, I would have to record videos on the weekend, I guess, to upload them during the week. And I mean, that's not too bad, but the weekends are made for sleeping and hanging out with les babies. So I don't know. I guess I can try to do like one or two. And I already started my eyebrow, but I can't finish it because we about to do eyeshadow today with Chats with Jazz. Oh my god. It's not a tutorial though, so yeah, we just gonna do something. I don't know what. I just picked a random palette that I haven't actually used, but I've had for like months now. Because that's what I do. I be buying makeup without using it because I want it. But I've been trying to be on like this little makeup purge because I'm building my kit so I can beat other people's faces next year, 2019. I'm saying, yeah. So there's that. But today, particularly, I wanted to talk about friendship. I don't know why, but it's been like on my mind. I'm like struggling with this brush today. I don't know why, but it's been like on my mind. So I figured let's chat about it. You know? Let's talk about it. And to be honest, a lot of y'all don't even know how to be friends. Reasons why I don't really have that many friends. To be honest. There's a big difference between associates and friends, in case you did not, know that. You can be somebody's associate, but it doesn't mean that you're their actual friend. Okay? So, 2018 has been the start of, my really back to being, selfish era, I guess. I've really been doing a lot of stuff and focusing on a lot of stuff that I want, no matter what other people think or have to say about it and things like that. So in that, that didn't sound so good. But within doing that, I started to notice a few things as far as people who were supposed to be my friends. So honestly speaking, 2018 I lost a few friends. I don't really feel a type of way about it. I'm not gonna lie though, at first I did. At first it bothered me because it's not like these people were friends that I've only had for a year or two. Some of these people have been friends that I've had since 10th grade, 9th grade. People who, even though I live out of state, I still maintain a really close friendship and bond with them. But I had to let them go. Not because they did like anything. Somebody obviously did something, but not everybody did anything horrible to me. But I just outgrew them, and they outgrew me. And it's just kind of like, when you're a person's friend, you're supposed to like be there for that person. And I try my best. If I'm your friend, I think you can attest. But I try my best to like be there for my friends through their issues and their situations, and offer advice. If I can help you in any kind of way, I definitely have no problem with helping you, no matter what it is. And I've honestly learned that from my sister and her friends. Like, she has friends that she's been friends with, and everybody seemingly lives out of state, all of them, since they were like in 8th grade. And these people, okay, are like my sisters too. Even though they're not my friends, they her friends. But they've grown to be like my sisters. And I've learned how to be like a friend, honestly, like a real friend, from like watching their friendship and how long they've been friends. And it's just like, bruh, I can't do that. You know, being a friend, it's really not that hard. But for some reason, for some people, it's rocket science. It's kind of like they're too selfish to be a person's friend. And I mean, it's okay to be selfish in certain areas, because I feel like if you can't do for yourself, like, you definitely can't do for somebody else. So, you know, there's that. But like, certain things though, when it comes to friendship, you have to be able to reciprocate. If I look out for you, not saying that you have to like do for me or like, you know, spoil me or anything like that, but just know if there's ever a time that I need you, and you know I'm always having your back, and you're capable of helping me, and you just don't, you can't be my friend. You just cannot be my friend. And it's just like, people will feel like, well, I'm not your boyfriend, or I'm not your girlfriend. You're not my man, you're not my woman. But at the end of the day, don't come to me and ask me for help, and then when I come to you and ask you for help, I just get a whole bunch of bullshit, because it's not gonna fly, honestly. So with that being said, I just wanted to touch on friendship. Like, learn how to be fucking friend. Like, be there for your people. Be there for the people who's there for you. It's really not that hard. I don't understand. I don't get how people don't understand how to be friends. Like, it's literally like, if you have a friend who looks out for you, you look out for that friend. Whether it's like owning you money, or just being a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on. It doesn't matter what it is. If that person is that for you, you're supposed to be that person for them. Like, everybody has different friends for different reasons. Okay? And you know what? I've made friends, honestly, and I'm surprised, because I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm not like a friendly person, because I definitely am a lot more friendlier than a lot of people. Sometimes. Okay, I'm not gonna all the way lie. Sometimes I'm a lot more friendlier than a lot of people. But I've made some new friends in 2018 that, like, honestly had the best intentions for me. And I was really shocked, because you don't find people like that. You don't find people who, like, you just meeting them and they, like, encourage you and they wish nothing but, like, good things for you. You don't find, especially not in 2018. Everybody want to be fake friends, or ride or die, or they really want to live like Love and Hip Hop in real life. Like, everybody. I don't even watch Love and Hip Hop. I can't even tell you what goes on that show. But I just feel like people want to live their lives like Love and Hip Hop, like some shit they see off TV, and that's really just not how life goes. It's just not. Oh, I'm watching Teen Mom. If you hear my TV. Well, I'm kind of watching it. It's just on because this was way too quiet. But like, yeah. Like, we ain't kids anymore, you guys. We're grown ass adults. And as grown ass adults, you should be able to communicate with people and stop being phony. You should be able to tell your friend, hey, what you did or what you said hurt my fucking feelings and I don't like it. And then if that person continues to do what hurt your feelings or made you feel a type of way, then you can go and say, well, bitch, I told you that what you said or what you did hurt my feelings, and if you did it again, we wouldn't be friends again. Like, we wouldn't be friends anymore. Like, that is how you communicate with people. Like, cutting people off for no absolute reason, I'm not really into that. I mean, if I've expressed to you what you've done to me, that is my way of letting you know your time with me is coming to an end. Like, you know what I'm saying? Our friendship is like gonna be over soon. And it's up to you to like listen. You can heed the warning or not. Like, it's totally up to you. Some people don't take hints very well, and you have to be like, bitch, I don't want to be your friend anymore. Like, you know, some people you gotta do that with. I don't really know what I'm doing. I like this color better than the first color I was using. This brown is more like reddish. Oh, if you're wondering what I'm using, this is the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. Yeah, I've had it for forever, and I'm just opening it. You seen that brush fall out? It still got the plastic on there. I don't really use the brushes that come with palettes though. Most of the brushes that come with palettes stay inside of the palette. Even though she has, I guess, decent brushes that come in here. Like, I've seen people use them. I just don't use them. How about that? So, yeah. So, 2018, I've lost some friends. I made some friends. I'm really not tripping anymore. Because you know what? I got 3 sisters. And these bitches get on my nerves a lot sometimes. But they're the best friends that I could ever ask for. I can go to them and cry about it raining. They'll be like, you on one today. Or whatever. But you know what? I know they gonna tell me the truth. And I know that they not getting ready to lie to me. Well, they might lie to me sometimes. Because sometimes, like, let's be honest, I'm not the perfect person. Sometimes I just be like, I could be tripping. And they'll be like, alright, y'all, if we tell her, she's going to be highly upset. And me upset really isn't, it's really not fun. And I be trying to tell people, like, just let me be happy. Let me be in a good mood. Like, you know, let me be in a good mood. Because when I get mad, it's kind of hard for me to, like, calm down, you know. It's not easy. It's really not easy for me to calm down. That's why most of the time I'm like in a great mood. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time I'm in a really good mood. Ooh, this color. I'm trying to do like a brown neutral look. Because I don't think I've ever done one on my channel. So that's what I'm trying to do. But let's change the subject, you guys. Let's talk about something else. So my plans that I have coming up, right, include, I'm building my kit, which is why I'm on a makeup purge. I'm sorry. I'm on a makeup purge, and what that means is, like, every 2 weeks I used to buy like makeup. First of all, I have like stuff I need to pay for, so that had to stop. Second of all, I'm having a baby and I need to save. God, that word Ugh, tastes dirty. Save. Ugh. But I'm having a baby I need to save. And I also am going to be building my kit. And let's be honest. You need to have a lot of stuff in your kit, and that doesn't just include, like, you need different shades of foundation, concealer, you need lip products specifically for your kit. You have to, like, have the sanitation things, the proper sanitation things and stuff like that. So I'm in the process, honestly, of doing all that. You gotta have different kinds of primer and setting spray because people have different skin types, and you need to make sure that you have what you need to match that person's skin needs, and you need different moisturizers. It's just a lot of stuff that goes into building a professional makeup kit. But my mama, she like got the biggest part of it out of the way for me for my birthday. She bought my actual case that all of this is going in, and I think that she thought like I was just gonna pack my vanity up and just like roll out with it, but that I can't do that. Like, it's okay for me to use like some of the stuff that I already have for like some of my close family and friends, because they don't really give a damn. Like, they know me, but like strangers, you can't just go and use stuff from your own personal vanity on other people's faces. You just cannot do that. Like, you have to have stuff specifically for your clients, and that's what I'm in the process of doing. And it is not cheap. And I'm all like the stuff that I actually like, aside from like ColourPop and certain like Maybelline products, the stuff that I actually like, it's not cheap, you guys. The makeup that I like is not cheap. And I didn't realize it until it was like, and I'm sorry. I'm like trying to multitask. You know I like record these videos on my phone, so I be getting text messages. But it's not like, I didn't really realize how expensive this makeup really was until I started to like think about what I wanted to buy for my kit. And I started looking at like, I can't even get my words out. It's how much it costs, okay? But I started looking at like basically I started looking at like different shades of the foundations that I like, and concealers and stuff. For instance, the concealer that I'm using for my eyelid and that I use to clean my brow up with is $30. Like, girl, could you imagine buying 10 shades of $30 concealer? That's $300 on just like concealer. So then I just went back to the drawing board and said, well, let's be honest with ourselves. We're not about to sit here and spend $300 on concealer, and then the foundation that I really love is from Cover FX, and they literally have everybody in a mama shade, and that's $45. So that's $450 on 10 sheets. We're not getting ready to spend that kind of money at this moment, because I mean, girl, we ain't balling. We got it a little bit, but not like that. It's different when you buy one foundation and one concealer for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's $75. And it's going to last me for a couple of months. And I'm going to be alright. You know? It's different. But when it's for other people, and then people are cheap. Oh my God. Let's be freaking honest. People are really cheap. They want a full face with lashes for $25, and not when I'm using $30 and $45 foundation and concealer on you, sis. I'm sorry, but that's not like getting ready to happen. Not from me, and not from any makeup artist. And then they like to say stuff like, well, people don't really know who you are because I don't have Instagram followers, or I don't have a whole lot of subscribers on YouTube does not mean you get to get a $25 face when I'm using well over $25 worth of product on you. That's not what that means. Just because you don't have clout. Just because you don't have clout does not mean, you know, you can just lowball people. Because, I mean, who are you? And that's the type of stuff people do. And, I mean, it hasn't happened to me because I don't really do other people's faces right now. But, like, I see it all the time on, like, Instagram and Twitter where people will post like conversations that they've had with like potential clients, and the client has said some shady shit like, well, you don't have that many followers or something. Like, girl, and now you won't get your face done because if you go to Mac or somewhere else, it's cheaper. Yeah, but like that don't mean you gonna like your face. If you like my work, pay me for my work. Like, it's not that hard. To me, a lot of stuff that people be doing it's not that difficult. But for these people, it's like rocket science. It really is. Like, they don't understand it. If you ask me, it's like, dang. I don't understand why they call common sense common, because it's honestly not that common. I hate doing this. So freaking much. Oh, a lot of y'all might have seen the pictures I posted from like my gender reveal, like teen boy and teen girl. I'm gonna be honest with you, I filmed those looks, but I probably will do them over because the introduction that I have for them are not like, let's do this look. It's like baby shower ish. And I mean, to be quite honest, I could totally just edit those videos and put them up. But I'm trying to like be consistent and keep my content like teachable, because that was the whole point of like my channel, was to be able to teach somebody something. So I think, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm gonna redo them so that you guys can have like something to watch. I mean, let me know if you think I should redo them or you think that I should just post them the way that they are. 'Cause I mean, I could totally just post it the way that they are. There's nothing really wrong with them. It's just me and my logic. And if you guys like this look, I can do like a video on this too. I'm also working on buying like my camera. I've been saying that for like months. But this camera is not cheap. Oh my god. Like, the camera that I want and the camera that I feel like I really, really like need, it's not cheap, bro. It's just not. It's like $700. And that does not include like the $150 mic that I have to buy. And the fact that if I buy this camera, I have to go ahead and drop this $2,000 on a laptop. And then like I think another $500 on the editing software. Like, it's not cheap. But I really want to do it because I really enjoy doing this a lot. And at first it was just kind of like a hobby. Like, you know, at first it was a hobby, to be completely like frank. this was a hobby. It was never really supposed to turn into me doing YouTube or anything like that. But like I said, I made new friends in 2018, and like I would talk to them about like my makeup, and they would be like, oh my god, you should do YouTube. You got the personality for it. You have the talent. Like, you should do it. And then it was just like, you know what? These hoes is right. I should do it. This is really pretty. I'm thinking I should have wet my brush. Or use my finger, but I'm already using this. So we might just use the finger after. It's like this loose. I don't even know, but it's really pretty. Anastasia Beverly Hills have really good eyeshadows. But like, yeah. So my new friends basically was like, well, it's not even friends. It's probably like 3 people who I can say have been made as like new friends. But they were just basically like, you should totally do it. And they support me. They watch my videos, and I know I get on their nerves in real life. I get on my own nerves in real life. Because, you know, nobody's perfect. This is like loose glitter. I can't even explain. Why did it take me so long to use this palette? It's like a loose glittery something. I don't even know what they call it. But those are my plans. So I'm in the process of building my kit so that by prom 2019 I'll be ready to have prices and do full faces for prom. As you know, prom is a very busy season for makeup. Prom season, when people start getting their makeup done for like weddings, that too is like a very busy season. But you know, that's typically like from spring into summer is considered wedding season. Even though, yes, I know people have weddings in the fall and the winter, but most people have their wedding in like, you know, like the spring or in the summer or what have you. So I'm trying to get ready for those 2 upcoming seasons. I don't really know how to do bridal makeup though. So within me doing prom makeup, I can do prom makeup. Within me doing prom makeup, I can definitely learn how to do bridal makeup. So I'll be working on that. Because, girl, I'm trying to secure the bag. The extra bag. The thing that I actually like to do. If you get what I'm saying. So that's where I've been. I'm gonna try to finish this look. Okay, I'm back. The highlight, the blush, the contour. I set my brows, even though I'll probably redo that. And I'm gonna show y'all what lip I'm using. So today we're using BFF3. What else is new? And then I'm gonna be using this liquid suede from NYX in this shade Soft Spoken. It's like one of my favorite shades. Okay, y'all, this is the finished look. I love it. Woo! And I wish I had somewhere to go, but I don't. But that's the end of today's chats with Jazz. Oh, I don't have mascara on. Anyway, that's the end of today's chats with Jazz. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.